Good afternoon once again from World Utilities Congress 2025 in Abu Dhabi. Very pleased to welcome Engineer Mohamed El Sele, VP Strategy and PMO. Thank you very much. We had 2 successful years of sustainability, and now we are in the year of community. Tell us more about Tabreed's ESG strategy.
First of all, thanks for having me, Saleh and ESG MENA. When we talk about our ESG strategy, I think we focus our efforts when it comes to Tebreed on 2 fronts. One, we're working internally on developing our own ESG strategy. We have built a solid governance within Tebreed, where we have an ESG committee, an environmental subcommittee, a social subcommittee, and a governance subcommittee. And we're kind of tasked all of these subcommittees on setting targets. So that's on the strategy front. When it comes to the reporting, so we have evolved already our ESG report several times since our first ESG report, and we will keep increasing even the number of standards that we align ourselves with.
Okay.
I think I'm a believer of transparency. Transparency is key as a first step when it comes to ESG reporting.
So let's go in terms of the E, the S, and the G. Let's start with the E, for example. First, in terms of power, let's say, are you, and we are talking a bit of off-grid supporting basically solar projects. Are you doing anything in this regard?
So I think it's no secret anymore. Soon it will be announced. We've done successfully 2 solar projects in 2 plants in the Emirate of Abu Dhabi. Each one of them is at the size of 1 megawatt, enough to power all the low voltage within that plant. It's difficult to have a solar plant from the get-go that can power or source the full energy required by the district cooling plant itself, because it's an energy-intensive kind of industry. But these 2 kind of play as a proof that solar can be integrated into an already sustainable form of energy, which is district cooling,
which you are already getting from the grid.
Definitely.
All right. Other than that, what are you doing in this regard?
Our philosophy is before
technology, let's say, amid the AI, amid the nano, and all that. What have you done?
Let me shed light here a bit on our philosophy when it comes to decarbonization. So before we speak about renewable energy, there is one step, a very important one, that we target in our philosophy of decarbonization, which is how can I consume less for the same amount of production that I have? And here comes the operational optimization. So we keep seeking innovations. We have a pipeline of innovations. We have an innovation committee that's completely active. And we've piloted a few initiatives here or there that enabled us to consume less energy, being more efficient. For example, 2 years ago, we piloted the nanotechnology in one of our plants. We initially thought that the gain will be the high single-digit kind of uplift in the efficiency, but we were surprised. We were surprised by the results exceeding that. Like
and with the
AI, so I think this is the year of AI for us. And instead of going big bang across all functions, we are narrowing it down to a handful number of proof of concepts. We want to be like very targeted so that we ensure a successful implementation of these. So this year we're going to work on a certain number of proof of concepts. We're trying to prioritize now with a team that involves IT and the business and strategy as well, to prioritize which functions, which proof of concepts we should work on first.
Okay. All right. Green financing. We're hearing we had a big pledge at COP28, the 1 trillion from the banks. Also, you had something 2 years ago, and you had the Sukuk, the green bonds. How much have you secured, and how much have you deployed?
We secured $700 million. And this it's big money, and this shows the trust, let's say, from the market in Tabreed and in the business model even that we have.
Out of the $700 million, how much has been deployed?
Around
$500 million. Which is, all right. We are in the year of community as declared by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, President of the UAE. What are you doing in this regard?
So CSR remains at the core of what we do, honestly, in Tabreed. We have run several initiatives that either involved sponsoring some of the already established CSR organizations, or by even involving our employees in activities that are directly linked to CSR activities. A few examples I can mention that our employees themselves, they participated in mangroves planting, in beach cleanup, in distributing meals, even in Ramadan, and we sponsored even a few CSR initiatives in Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
My last question is about the G, let's say. You are in a sector that basically you're paying big attention on the G, basically. What are you doing in this regard as Tabreed?
So I think it's fair enough to start by saying Tabreed is a publicly listed company.
Yes.
So the G for us is more of a necessity than a cherry on top.
Yeah, but it depends on the depth of the implementation.
Definitely. We're taking it up a bit more seriously in Tabreed, and we balance it with business need, so that it doesn't like form any burden on the normal course of business.
Any special criteria points that you would like to tell us about?
So criteria when it comes to governance. So I think now, let me shed some light on how we are embedding governance on our decision-making process. So what we started doing is we started embedding ESG in every single step that we do, including even investment decision-making. So we have an investment committee that doesn't only look at the commercial outcome of projects that we bring to the investment committee, but rather also discusses and analyzes and even challenges the environmental impact of everything we do. So that's I think a very good step that we've already embarked on.
Thank you very much for being with us today.